if everyone said it just a little more? Would the world be a better place? A nicer place? At MU Health, we're certain of one thing, that yes makes the world a healthier place. Yes is the strength to fight doubt, the fuel to find cures, and the unbreakable resolve to keep pushing further. At Mid-Missouri's only academic health center, yes isn't just changing lives, it's saving them.
Like I said, we'll make it up.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, November the 9th. It's good to have you with us today. Yesterday was a big day, election day. Tomorrow is a big day right here at KBIA. And we have the general manager of KBIA with us, Mike Dunn, to talk about that.
Glad to be here.
The KBIA Fall Fun Drive starts tomorrow, right?
Emphasis on fun, not just
fun. Yes, it is. It is fun to do the fun drive. But this is a very important, this really is the most important drive of the year,
by
correct?
A great margin.
Yeah, you have it in the spring, but this one drives the
entire year.
Station.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Explain to the listeners and viewers why this is so important, Mike.
Well, the biggest thing is that we spend almost all of that money on programming. And the programs are very expensive. I mean, we were talking at lunch today with a donor, and he asked me about it, and I said, well, the programs that we have that we purchase is about $250,000 a year. Mm-hmm. So
now, and it's costing more now that you're running news all day long.
Well, we added a lot of hours of new programs, and those all have to be paid for.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of response have you had from the listener with the new programs that you have on?
Oh, it's terrific. I mean, it's just great.
Yeah, you used to go from morning edition to classical music at 9,
mm-hmm.
and then it was classical music until 3 o'clock.
Correct.
But run through give them the lineup of what you have.
Well, we have programs from NPR, and we have programs from BBC. Mm-hmm. So a couple of talk programs.
On Point comes on at 9 o'clock, which I like On Point.
Exactly.
2 hours of On Point, and each hour is a little different. Mm-hmm. I usually catch the first hour, and it seems like the first hour, at least up until now, has been politically driven, and then the second hour goes to something else.
Yeah, well, the first hour is typically more hard news, and then the second hour will be more what I would say is soft or more entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Then you have BBC at, is that 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock at noon.
Here and Now.
Here and Now.
And that's a couple of hours. And then back to the BBC.
Yeah. And then at 3 o'clock, you go
All
back
Things Considered.
All Things Considered. Yeah. And what are you running all night long then?
BBC.
Okay.
So if you can't sleep at night, I get up sometimes at midnight and tune it in, and it puts me back to sleep sometimes. But,
all right,
but there's always something there that's
that's
interesting. And I know more British history now than I ever knew before.
The one important thing that we want to mention to you and try to get across, if you appreciate what KBIA offers, and you have to keep in mind that what you are getting on KBIA, and we say this all the time, but it's true, you're not going to find anywhere else. You're only going to find it on KBIA, and that wonderful website that you've put up
keeps winning national awards.
Yes, yes, and then the legislative website, which was so good and important to have before the election. All of that takes money, and the only way that this can continue is with a donation from our listeners.
That's correct.
Right?
That's correct.
And you will be asking for those pledges starting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But I feel like we could go ahead and ask for a pledge right now.
Sure. Phones are always open.
Yeah.
Or the website is.
Okay. The phones are open. The operators are standing by, a whole bank of operators. The telephone number to call is?
882-9136.
882-9136.
36.
882-9136.
Yeah, 91 FM. See, we're clever.
That's it. That's easy to remember. 91 FM. KBIA. Give them the phone number one more time, Mike.
882-9136.
Okay, got it. And remember, when you hear the fund drive, it's so important to make your donation. If you appreciate what KBIA does, you are a part of that. You're a part of making it happen.
Exactly.
Thanks a lot, Mike,
Appreciate
for coming
it.
by.
Right.
Okay, and then
You got more important people to talk to than
Well,
me.
I got Nancy Griggs over
Yeah.
here, the Women's Symphony League Piano Showcase. Good to have you here, Nancy Griggs.
Nice to be here.
This is another really special event that comes up
Yes.
once a year, the Piano Showcase.
Yes.
And you've got how many talented people, young people?
26 will be performing this Sunday
Yeah.
at the Missouri Theater, and we auditioned over 50 to come up with the 26. So in October, well, starting back, we sent an invitation to all of the piano teachers saying if your children would like to audition to perform on the Missouri Theater, on the live stage, the grand piano, and we had several applications from over 50. And we had auditions in October, and we had 2 professors of music, one from Kirksville and one from Bolivar, come in, and they were the judges for the performances, and they picked 25 young people.
That's got to be so difficult to pick
I
25
know.
from 50, because every one of those kids are giving their heart and soul
Oh,
in
yes.
performing. Their
Yes.
heart and soul.
Yes.
And what amazes me is how talented they are. When you see those little ones, some about 5 and 6 years
Yes,
old.
our youngest will be 6 and our oldest will be 18.
Yeah.
But all of them young people.
Yes, they're giving their heart and soul to this, and they're playing. My goodness, if I could, I could even play chopstick on the piano.
I know.
But when is the event?
It's this Sunday, November 13th.
At what time?
4 p.m.
Okay. Oh, you're
And-
doing it during the daytime.
Yes.
It's a couple of years now during the day.
Yes,
hasn't it?
we like it in the afternoon. That way the young people can go home and, go to sleep at a
Yeah.
decent
And
time.
older
things
people like
that.
me, it's,
Exactly. Then you can go out to dinner. And
you don't have to drive in the dark. That makes a difference. So how do they get their
right.
tickets?
Well, you can either go to D&H Drug and buy them there or buy them at the door. It's the same price either way. It's
Okay.
$8, and children under 8 are in free.
Okay,
So,
that's the Women's Symphony League Piano Showcase. Everybody is invited to attend. The production's what, about 2 hours?
yes.
2
yes.
hours or so.
And an intermission, the Women's Symphony League makes cookies, so you have cookies and drinks and
yeah.
intermission.
Are you making those
so
cookies?
I'll make some.
Okay. All right. Then you also wanted to mention, but I know we're going to do a whole segment on it, the Holiday Homes Tour.
Yes. The Holiday Home Tour tickets are on sale online at Missouri Symphony, MOSymphonysociety.org. And that event will be December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So all the information's online.
The Women's Symphony League, you've got your hands in a lot of different things, don't you?
Well, we're the auxiliary for the Missouri Symphony Society, so we work with the orchestra in the summertime when they're in for hot summer nights, and we do fundraisers for the orchestra and for our conservatory, and we just enjoy doing things that have to do with music.
Yeah. How much are you hoping that you'll raise with this one?
With the piano showcase, it actually costs us a little because, see, we have to rent the Missouri Theater.
Oh, so you're not
but we-
making any money on that.
No,
so
we
you got to
just-
have the other fundraisers to pay for this.
Exactly.
All right, Nancy Griggs, thank you so much for coming by. Always a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very
And don't forget the KBIA Fall Fun Drive. Put the emphasis on that. Starts tomorrow, and it is fun to listen to too. It kind of gets exciting, like the election. Talking Hearts Productions tomorrow, and Nutrition and Dietitian. We'll see you then. Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu.